Just waiting for it to turn around now and butt Josh out of the way. So we've just arrived at Knole Park near Sevenoaks in Kent. This is somewhere I've wanted to come for ages. It's meant to be really beautiful in the autumn, so we're hoping to see some really nice autumn colours here today.
I'm just watching all the deer running around. Like, I knew there were deer here, but I didn't realise this many deer, and they're literally in the car park. And
I mean, I'm going to turn you around now and see if we can show them to you, but we're obviously going to walk around and hopefully get a little bit of a closer look at them. But they're just like bounding through the trees. It's amazing.
It's cute.
You can see them all. Look, the antlers on that one. That's so cute how they're just all like wandering through the trees.
The plan is we're going to go to the coffee shop.
Obviously,
get a coffee, going to go toilet, and then start exploring this beautiful place. We might go in the house.
Yeah, we don't know if we're going to go in the house or not yet today because this park is so huge.
Yeah.
We really want to explore it while it's dry because we don't get that much out in the winter. So, and obviously all the autumn colours is what we're here for, as well as the deer. I don't know if you can hear the noise they're making. It's such a strange noise. I never knew a deer made a noise like that. This is incredible. Look at this one just laying down. Can't believe that noise.
Sounds like they are for a couple of fidgets.
It does sound like they're burping actually, yeah. They're actually sparring, two of the big ones. We just heard a clank and it's their antlers clanking together. Whoa, they're at it, them two. Anyway, as much as we could stand there and literally watch them all day, I just said to Josh we should have bought our fold-up chairs and just sat here with a coffee and watched them. But this place is huge, so we've got to go explore. And he needs a
lot of ground to cover.
He needs a wee.
Always.
So we found the brew house cafe and the toilets. We've got ourselves our Americanos.
It's proper fresh coffee, which I like.
Should we head off and explore the park? I'm really excited now we've seen those deer. So this is Knole House. It looks absolutely huge. It looks like a castle.
It really does. But like I said, we might save it for another day. I've seen a couple of pictures of it inside. It looks quite grand.
Yeah, I've just seen a map of it as well. The place is huge, so we may not have time to explore it today, but the park is our focus. Just heading off down this way, and there's some more deer. Just casually about to cross the road. Seems to be walking down into a little bit of a valley now, but already we can get a little bit of a look at some of the autumn colours. How pretty is that yellow tree?
Very pretty, but what goes down must come up, so...
We'll worry about that later, it's fine. Look how close this one is to the walk bit. Oh my god.
He's eating apples.
He's eating apples? Oh look, that is so adorable. How cool is that? Who knew they ate apples? Or he's trying to anyway. Just waiting for it to turn around now and butt Josh out of the way. He posed for you.
Literally everywhere we go, they're there.
Just heard the rustle, she, whatever it is.
I think that's a she.
Just heard the rustle of my pack and it was like,
food?
No, this is mine.
I'm so glad we brought our walking shoes. So glad.
Yeah, I mean it hasn't even been that wet, but even if it's not that wet, there's poop everywhere, so. Oh, you're right down there, dear.
Oh my god.
We're just taking a break from the deer for a minute. Look at these. Just randomly growing in the middle of the ground. So cool. Also, there's some really noisy crows up there. All we can hear.
The zoo.
I feel like it's that Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds. This is kind of cool, all these fallen branches here. Somebody's built an Eeyore's house, a little den. There is a deer right up in there. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, it's too dark. But I mean, they're just literally right here. So I think if you're coming with the hope to see deer, you're not going to be disappointed because they are bloody everywhere. I feel like we've been distracted from the autumn colours and how pretty it is here by the fact there's so many deer everywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, just look at this.
I mean, the tree in the far distance there, you've got a nice green one, then you've got a really nice, beautiful colour one.
The backdrop of the grey clouds as well is perfect. It's like the perfect day for this, and all the ferns are all dying off over here as well. But yeah, we did get distracted by the deer. So we've just stopped for a minute and we're like, no, do you know what? We're going to head that way and down there because everyone else seems to be going that way. Not that there's like hundreds of people here, it's nice and peaceful.
Oh no, it's beautifully
Apart
open.
from them bloody birds.
No, they're what are they called?
Oh, parakeets.
The parakeets.
Oh no, we don't mind them.
Do not fall down there.
No.
Normally I'd say let's climb down there, but I don't think so. My belly is growling.
Weird how it's just a dip though. I just said to Josh as well, this is where I put my head over the edge and all of a sudden this massive pair of antlers appear out of the ferns. There is a deer down here somewhere because it was the one that was crossing in front of us, so we don't know where he's gone.
He's wandered up this little walkway now. We're going to be a bit different.
We're going to bring some adventure to the day.
We're going to climb up a hill.
Yeah, it looks a bit muddy as well.
Don't slip. I'm glad we got a walking
As long as I
shoes.
don't get halfway up and a deer pops up and I'm just going to poop myself.
Hello. Don't be fooled for this gloomy weather. It's not cold.
I mean, part of that.
I can see a deer poking its head out. I don't know if you can see. Where are we? I think he's over there.
Oh yeah. Part of that is because we just walked up a bloody great hill.
Oh, it's terrible lighting, look.
If a deer charges for me now, I'm done because I ain't got the energy now.
Now this reminds me of a movie. Ooh. Do you remember to that Scary Woods?
I can hear a deer making that burping noise again over there.
Yeah, and you can hear a lot of creaking and
Bunch just
rustling.
walked across there as well.
They're just.
I feel like we're being surrounded.
I feel like we're doing a vlog about deers.
Which
is fine. Which is fine.
We literally are. I don't know if you're going to hear that on the camera because it's quite far away, but the fact that it seems to be in that creepy looking woodland making that noise is a little bit unsettling. I love it here, I really do. Apart from being... Oh, there's a deer running off.
Come back, deer.
That one's still making a noise in there. Josh just made a really good point actually, that if we hadn't heard those ones up by the car park making that noise and we just started walking through it not knowing that there was deer around, you would be terrified.
Terrified. Imagine doing this at night time, like
doing
like a night walk.
Don't give people ideas.
With just lights and hearing that noise.
No.
How cool would that be?
No, that would not be cool. Could you imagine just seeing a little pair of eyes glowing and then hearing that noise? Yeah, Jane would poop herself.
Pooped my pants.
Sharon would probably like, Instagram.
I don't know if you're going to see this on the camera because he's right behind the trees. There is a massive male deer through there with enormous antlers. So it's even scarier now because you know that you're being watched. He's literally staring at us.
It just makes you think like, what else is watching us?
And is that maybe...
If he was like this.
What if that other one's communicating? They're like, there's humans. This is the deer that was watching us. Okay, that's both amazing and mildly terrifying. And that happens to happen just at the time we've decided we're going to take this path off through the forest. Oh. We sure we want to take this path off through the forest? I mean, we can go that way, but I think it's going to loop round anyway, so we're kind of thinking, let's be brave, let's do this, we've got this. What's the worst that can happen? So we've got that one deer over that way, just sort of standing there looking at us. We've just seen the deer that's grunting, and oh my god, no word of a lie, it's enormous.
He's a lot bigger. We can't film him, he's too far away to show now, which is a shame.
I can hear him though. If you point the camera that way, the microphone might pick it up.
Oh, I can see him.
There, it's moving.
See if I can zoom in. All I can do is hear him, I can't see him. We were wondering, is it like a mating call? Is it
mating season? I don't know when they mate.
We'll have to
Google it and find out.
But there's always a female around when that's going on.
Yeah, that other one's moving.
See you later, mate.
So even though we're literally surrounded by deer everywhere we go, we're going to try and not talk about them for a minute. We're going to try and focus on the fact that it's bloody lovely here. I mean, look at this fallen tree and all these autumn leaves. I mean, it is like we've just walked through.
Oh, look at that one. Let me just zoom in.
It's like a chocolate Yule log.
It literally is like a chocolate Yule log. Bit of cream.
Ooh.
Happy days.
Lovely. We've got a wrap in the bag. It's all fine.
Oh, that's very exciting.
We've literally just walked through like a silver birch forest, and then you've got like this, which is obviously older, and then you've got like all the fern bits. It's just amazing here. It really is. Also, they look like deer's antlers.
They do. I was like, what? Oh, it's just a tree.
We literally just went to walk through here, and Josh was like, that is a huge deer. No, Josh, that's a fallen tree. It's like, it's like we just got deer on the road.
And no, I'm not drunk. Look how much this opens up. Like, we've just gone from the trees to this.
I think this is a bit, you know, when we could have gone straight on and we turned right.
Yeah.
I think this is the bit where we'd have gone straight on, we've come out a different direction.
But not that you can see on the camera, but you can see people walking up there.
Well, I think we should head up that way, because, you know, we've only done one hill.
Oh. Damn it.
I can't believe how close they let you get. Like, we're what, 15 feet away from this one. He's just casually having his breakfast. Hello.
Stop filming.
Yeah, excuse me, do you mind a bit of privacy around here? How weird looking is this piece of fungus? I'm saying fungus because I don't know if they're mushrooms or what they are, but it's so strange. I don't know if you can see this, but there's one under there. He's like shaking the tree branch with his antlers. Oh. So our friend Google has told us that it is in fact mating season, which means we've kind of accidentally picked probably one of the best times of the year to come. It says end of September to November, stags return to the hind's home range and compete for them by engaging in elaborate displays, including roaring, which is obviously what we're hearing, parallel walks, I suppose that's walking next to the females, and fighting, which is obviously what we've seen them doing up there. Whoa, they're at it, them two. End of September to November, we've picked a fantastic time to come. That's obviously why
it wasn't even planned.
No, that's obviously why they're so active.
Wow.
Wow, my mind is blown.
I'm very impressive here. I can't wait to come back.
I mean, I thought we were just going to come today and like have a walk around and see the autumn colours, and then it's turned into like a David Attenborough wildlife documentary. It is worth mentioning as well that if you're National Trust members, the car park's free, the house is free to visit.
Yep.
If you're not a National Trust member, there is a free car park somewhere, and then you can just walk into the park. The park is free to walk around, so how amazing is that? Can't wait to come back. We've already said we want to come back in the winter when it's
really crisp and cold, and that's going to be really cool. Coats and woolly hats.
And I might not get killed by a deer because I'll just be laying around.